Alright, what's up, everybody? I'm here, I think. Trying to make sure I got all my stuff set up. Looks like I do. Alright, let's play some KSP today. I'm gonna start a new science. We're gonna call this, stream. The only thing that I do want to do is change the options. I want to make it where I have range modifiers because we're playing the Outer Planets mod, and some of these planets are really far away. So let's take it to like 4 or something, I guess. If you don't, you can't reach them with the normal stuff. So yeah, let's try it like this for now. Hey, Kerbal's fine on the flag. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I have a goal. I'm gonna try to stream every day from now on. We'll see how that goes. But I know I've been really, really inconsistent with streaming. It's not a secret, but I'm gonna really try. Okay, so we don't have any science, nothing. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna build a pod. We're gonna throw a parachute on top. We're gonna throw solid booster below. Let's separate these stages out. Let's move my microphone so I can see the screen. And we need some science on this biatch. Like that. And we are going to call this the PT1. The Patrick Telford 1. And we're going to save that and launch it. Although I don't know why we're launching it, because we're not actually going to launch it. Alright, let's do some science, Jeb. Let's grab a EVA report. Let's grab a crew report. Let's do our mystery goo. Now let's grab an EVA report here. And a surface sample. That's it. What a mission. Alright, let's unlock engineering. We'll get the decoupler, we'll get the thermometer, and a couple of communitrons. We can't afford this one yet, but we're close. Okay, let's separate this. Let's go ahead and add in the decoupler on here. Because we're in science mode, we're not real worried about money, so if this lower stage blows up, I don't care. Let's throw a communitron on the back of this thing. Right here. We unlocked the thermometer. Put one of these on there. Save that. And launch it again for some reason, because we're not actually going to launch it. Eventually, we're going to go to space, I promise. We are only going to get a temperature reading here. Boom. And that's it. Okay, now let's learn this one here. We can get the heat shields, a barometer, radiator panels, landing struts, the radial drogue chute and regular chutes, and the service bay. Alright, now we're gonna launch, I promise. Just trying to get this barometer unlocked. Alright, let's throw the barometer on there. Let's actually fix these stages too. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Save that. Good to go. All right, let's grab pressure data here. We're gonna keep that. Let's EVA and grab it. All right, so we're gonna fly it as high as we can and land in the water to the east over there. We'll grab some readings in the air, and then we'll also grab some readings when we land in the water. So let's do this. All right, let's go ahead and start taking our readings. Mystery goo. We'll do our temperature, barometer, grab our crew report, send it back to Kerbin. All right, we can go ahead and ditch that. Pop or shoot. Grab an EVA report while we're parachuting down. Very safe. Very safe mission. Grab our crew report while we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and EVA and do all this stuff real quick. Let's grab our EVA report. Surface sample. I'm gonna grab these, take that data we took from in the air. Take data. All right, now we can run our other experiments here. Mystery goo. Barometer. And temperature. Could be it. Successful mission. $77 science. Let's go. All right, we're gonna grab basic science so we can get the science junior. We also get our first probe, rechargeable battery pack, storage unit, radiator panels, and our first relay. Gonna research that. That's about as far as we're gonna go right now down this direction, I think. It would be nice to get electronics though. Yeah, solar panels would be good. We're not going to go that far yet, though, so I'm not real worried about it. Basic rocketry would be good to get, because I want to get over here to... Actually, I want to get up here to the carrier engine. And we'll need these radio decouplers, too, at some point. Okay, for now, let's... I don't think we need to research anything else for now, so... Alright, we got the Science Junior. We're going to do another water mission, probably. That Science Junior on there. There's a problem with the Science Junior, though. I hate when it blows up, so I'm going to just throw a couple of landing strips on for fun. Just because I want to. Alright, let's save that. We're going to go right back to the east to the ocean again. Oh, actually, no, we gotta do a. I'm stupid. We need to do a test real quick on the launch pad here with this. Let's just do this and recover it, and then we'll launch to the ocean. 310 science, thank you. Actually, you know what? I was thinking we should do 2 science juniors. That way we get one in the air, too, at 5,000 meters or whatever. Instead of just in the water. Oh, shit. Get some drag going on here. Open these doors up. Flip this back over. And if we were landing on the ground, we could use these struts to keep the Science Junior from blowing up, but we're landing in the water anyway, so it doesn't matter. And conduct some sciences. Alright. Cover that. Alright. We're up to 20 or up to 78 science now. We need to go. Don't really need to do anything yet because we can hit a couple of biomes first. Um, I might just save my. You know what? I'm gonna save my science for now, and we'll see where we want to go. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go over to the plains biome and land. Not doing any changes to this. It's all gonna stay the same. Thanks for liking the live there, Ronnie Roberts. Appreciate that over there on TikTok. You son of a bitch. Alright, we're just shooting west here. We're trying to make it over to that green patch into the plains biome. Or whatever it's called, grasslands, whatever the fuck it is. Open these doors up and get some drag. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Door that. Wanted to open the doors for some drag. Get our shoot going. Yay! What's up? What are you doing, Ronnie? You coming back tomorrow or what? I don't think I can get. Oh wait, am I over? I'm in the grasslands. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Can we get any more science out of this stuff here? I doubt it. I think we can get. The only way we should be able to get is maybe temperature. Okay, we got our temperature here. I don't think we're going to be able to get pressure data. No. Okay. What about our science junior? Can we get any above here? No. Okay. All right. Oh, crew report we could probably get. Send that back. Not enough charge, really. Okay. Pressure data. History goo. Report. Grab. We got to do our temperature when we get back in. Take data. EVA report and a surface sample from this biome. Uh, Temperature data. All right. Good enough. Good enough. All right. We got a 122 science now, so we can actually make some pretty good advancements up here. To advanced rocketry to get the Terrier. All right. Let's get basic rocketry. All right. We got our fuel tanks now. Another solid booster. And the swivel. This one's going to give us the Reliant, a big SRB, and another tank. And this is what I was after, the Terrier. Another fuel tank. Let's grab stability here so we can grab the radial decouplers and those nose cones. These inline reaction wheels would be good whenever we build a probe, but I'm not ready to build probes yet. Oh, I do need to grab these winglets too. This would be good to get. Can I? I can't afford them yet. All right, it's fine. All right, let's try to do unlock any new science right now. Okay, let's try to go to 20,000 meters or higher. Actually, we're just gonna grab a big fuel tank here. A couple of the. That's not the buttons we wanted to push. Let's see. Grab the swivel. 2.26 thrust to weight ratio. I have any good winglet shit. I actually grabbed one. That is not the right button. That is Windows instead of Alt. Alright, we're gonna call this the PT2. Alright, let's launch this bad boy. So basically, you want to reach 20,000 meters. If we can, we're not going to be able to make it to 70,000 to escape the atmosphere. I don't think with this build. I'm going to try to get some altitude before I start doing our gravity turns, just because I don't have any winglets on this thing. So I don't want it to tip like it is now. No! Oh! Rip Jed! No, Jed! Jebediah is gone. Oh. Sad day. Sad day. That's bad news. Am I flying still? So don't hit space when that happens. Just so you know. How many minutes was that? Because I want to clip that later. 23 minutes in. All right, cool. Um, yeah. I could revert, but I'm not going to. I'm just Jed's dead. I don't know why I keep calling him Jed. We're gonna go back to the space center and just we got to get a new pilot. We got Valentina though, so we're okay. I knew I should have bought those wings, dude. What's wrong with me? Rookie mistake. Alright, these should help a little bit. They're still not the good ones, though. Poor Jed. Jeb, quit calling him Jed. What's wrong with me? We got this, Valentina. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Holy shit, something just blew up now. We're launching before it's even landing. Oh, look, there it goes. It's about to hit. What is happening right now? Actually, it may not be a terrible idea just to launch straight up. Then I could land on the shores and get that biome too. Or maybe land on the shores. Alright, that's plenty of height. What I want to do here. Alright, let's grab our material study. Science Junior. Mystery Goo. Thermometer. Barometer. And a crew report. I just kept it, but it's fine. All right, let's return back down. I'm gonna burn a little fuel before, just to slow us down, just for fun. I want to make sure we land on the shores too. That's kind of my main concern right now. I don't want to land in the grasslands. I think we're gonna land in the. Yeah, we're good. Wow. 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 Let's get some drag going. This thing sucks for staying upright. I know that. Why is it so why is it so top heavy? I mean, there's nothing on the top that should be weighing it down like that. I mean, it's just there's no weight on the bottom. I'm guessing. I didn't look at the center of gravity before I launched it, but that's not really important. Not like it's real science. All right, we landed on the shores biome, which is what we wanted. Let's do some tests. Grab these out. EVA report. Surface sample. Board. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see. Now we can grab a temperature scan. Barometric scan. Oh, you know what? Do I have enough? Can I send this crew report back? Do I have enough? Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to review the report. Can I send this back? Yeah. Oh, not enough charge. Never mind. Recover vessel. All right, now we got a pretty good chunk of science. So what we're gonna want is flight control here. I want these deluxe winglets, and I want this inline reaction wheel. Um, I don't have enough for this, do I? No, I mean, I'm 4 science short. That's okay. Once we get this, we can build a probe to send wherever we want. Okay. Let's send Valentina out of the atmosphere, huh? Let's get rid of those. Let's restructure this a little here too. All right, if we're gonna, all right, we don't need 2 science juniors anymore, and we don't need those. Let's just completely redo this whole thing. How about that? Let's grab a service bay and let's start doing this right. That wasn't the right button, was it? I don't remember how to. Oh, was that? There we go. Now I got it. I haven't played this in a while. Let's pick these up slightly. How do you turn off the snap? There we go. Pick those up there. Put 2 thermometers in here. 2 barometers in here. Do we have a battery we can throw in here yet? Yeah, let's just throw one of these. Let's just go to 1 for now. Okay. Close that. We're leaving the atmosphere. Let's throw a heat shield on. Might as well. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna need it yet, but that's okay. Decoupler here. Oh, we need a Science Junior, actually. Right below that. We'll disconnect this in space and let it hit the ground, but... Go grab that. Let's hook it up with our carrier engine. Yeah, that's plenty of thrust-to-weight ratio for that. Huh. I wonder if it would be better to go to this size for these and then drop back down to... I don't want to do that. We need bigger fuel tanks, but this is all we have for now, so... Grab 3 of these thingies. We'll take it up with the swivel. We'll throw on a couple of SRBs. I don't think we need the big ones. Just throw on these for now. Let's put these on the same stage. Oh, my bad. Oh, let's put these on the same stage. Yeah, okay. Trying to get these kind of balanced here. Something like that. Alright, let's make sure we have this here how we want it. All okay, so our engine and our SRBs kick on at the same time. We decouple the SRBs. We decouple our lower stage. We burn our carrier. We decouple. And then, yep, okay. So everything's good. Let's do it, Valentina. $70,000's the goal. Alright, let's ditch our SRBs once I get kind of situated here. Alright. We might as well try to go into orbit. I don't know if we got enough. We should have enough Delta V for it. Yeah, we do. We got plenty. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't have plenty. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm still inside the atmosphere, is why the reading's wrong. Think. Anyways. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually going to burn quite a bit early with this because the Terrier's not very strong. Give it like 8 seconds early on the burn. Not perfect, but not bad. Not bad. For my first time going into orbit this round. Alright, let's do some experiments here. We're gonna grab our Science Junior. Need to put a light in here. That would be most beneficial. Pressure data. Mystery goo. And my thermometer, if I can find it. Right there. Alright, let's go on an EVA. EVA report. You only get 8 science for an EVA report? Come on, bro. That's pretty weak. Alright, collect the data from that. Did I not do assign? Wait, oh yeah, collect data there. Take data and take data. I don't have an experiment in my inventory. No, okay. Close all the doors. Let's see, where do we want to try to land at? We could try to land in the mountains and get... What kind of experiments would we be able to get? We'd be able to get a Science Junior... Yeah, we could... How much power do we have? Let's do the crew report. Did I never take a crew report? Crew report. Let's send that back. Alright, yeah, let's try to maybe land in the mountains up in here somewhere. We can. Warp over here. Test. What up, Chilito? How you doing, bro? Alright, let's prepare to re-enter the atmosphere. Nothing much. I'm alright. How about you? I'm good, bro. I'm chilling, man. Just getting a little KSP this morning. Alright. Get ready to re-enter and see where we're going to land at. We're going to land a little short of that, but that's okay. That should be good there. We should land like... I don't know if, I don't even know if my mouse is showing up on the screen, but we should be landing kind of like center here, in between maybe. Alright. Let's land. Did my internet just mess up? I think my internet's down for right now. You guys can hear me or not? Oh, I think we're reconnected. Sorry, I gotta refresh my stuff over here. Yeah, I think we're reconnected. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little hiccup with the internet. Alright, we're in the desert biome, which is good. I thought we were gonna go mountains, but... Well, that looks like the mountain's there, so we might be gonna... We're gonna go right over the top of it. I actually think we are gonna hit the mountain biome. I hear you again, but something happened. Yeah, internet took a shit, man. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, I think we're gonna be in the mountains with this here. Highlands. Okay, maybe not mountains. Hopefully get a good landing spot here. Looks like we're gonna have a shitty landing spot, though. It's not gonna be terrible, I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We might actually end up rolling down this hill a little bit. We'll see how soft we land. Nope. We're a little crooked, but we'll take it. Alright, let's grab what science we can from here. Report. Surface sample. And an EVA report. Alright, nice. Good little mission, leaving the atmosphere, going into orbit. Something's wrong over here on my Twitch page. Alright, what do we learn now? Now my internet died for a moment. Ah, rip. That sucks. Something I deal with all the time for some reason. So I don't need the heavier rocketry to get to what I want to do here. I just need these bigger fuel tanks, I think. I'm going to send a couple of probes. Let's try this. And let's try this. Alright. I'm actually going to need to make a relay to throw into Kerbin orbit real quick. Just because I want to see if it works. And then we'll go to the moon with a relay. Like, where'd that battery go? Oh. All right. Need to turn the snap back on for this. Okay. Let's go with a couple of thermometers here. Thermometers here. Okay. Science Junior is really not going to affect anything on this, but we're going to send it anyways. All right, what's so? Well, we only got just the flat solar panels for now. Like the way those are working. Put 2 there. And then we'll put a solo on the back here. Oh, not that. Gonna need a relay antenna. I'm just thinking out loud, or not even out loud, just thinking quietly, honestly. Um, Alright. Let's go with this and see if we can make it work. This is overkill for what I'm doing with it, but that's okay. Because this one's actually going to go to the moon, but we're just going to put this one curve in orbit for now. I just wanted to try this to see how it works, see what it looks like with these the swivel engine. Just want to see like how big of tanks I could put on here. Is that the one that I was using? Okay, we don't need those. Do I want to use the bigger SRBs for this? I don't think so still. But I don't think we will. Did my internet die again? I think my internet died again. You can hear me? My internet died again. Turn these bastards way down. Turn this way down. Yep, I think we're good there. Alright, so we launch, disconnect the SRBs, and then we have a disconnect for that engine, and then we'll be just stuck with the Terrier. We'll get into space, we'll put it into orbit, and this will just orbit Kerbin and relay back. Okay, so let's call this the Kerbin relay number uno. This is just a start. All good. Oh, yeah, dude. I don't know. It's being a piece of crap today. Sorry. It does that a lot though. Been bad the last 3 days. All right, let's see if we can put this bad boy into orbit. Oh, hold on. Stop. Cancel that. Cancel that. Revert flight back to vehicle assembly. I didn't put a reaction wheel in here. That would have been a big mistake. Whoopsies. Yeah, that would not have been good. Save. Let's try that again. Thing's pretty squirrely. Because it's so light. Alright, it worked, but it wasn't pretty. I think this right here, I can put it in orbit of the moon anyways. Just how it is. Pretty sure I can. Should be able to. We're gonna get this a lot more symmetrical in a minute. Oh, it is not locked. Why do you lie? All right, 750,000 meters. We're right here. All right, that's a pretty good start for our first relay. Nice. I think with that I can make it all the way to the moon, so I think I'm just gonna try it. If nothing else, we'll get a flyby and be able to relay the info back, so... Moon relay number 1. What if I need to wait till morning to launch this thing? Should be fine. Yeah, this thing was very squirrely in the beginning. Once I got above 20k, it was pretty easy, but before that, it's a little rough. Yeah, it's squirrely as shit. Alright. I'm gonna start this one a little early as well. Not real early, just a few seconds early. Want this maneuver off the screen. Thank you. Okay. We've got plenty of fuel to go into orbit of the moon. You bastard. Why can't I click? Oh, I wonder if I have to have more advanced technology to use this graphical maneuver node editor. Huh. Maybe so. Well, whatever. Okay. I want to see some sunshine. There we go. I'm worried I'm going to lose probe control. I've only got those 3 little solar panels on it. Why did I only send one Science Junior? I'm so stupid. Alright, we'll put this one in high orbit, and then we'll do one in low moon orbit after that. Actually, this isn't going to work the way I wanted it to. The one that I'll have to do is the better relay I'll put in a polar orbit. This one's going to be kind of bad because if I put it into a high elliptical, it's going to, Kerbin's going to grab it and pull it away. So this one will be fairly close. I'll call that good for where we're at. Okay. Let's go to the moon. I just want to make sure my solar panel has view of the sun. Or the sun has view of it, I should say. Oh, hold on. Let's extend this relay real quick, too. All right. Should be getting captured by the moon now. We are. Still have the sun for now. I don't really like where I'm at. 250 is probably too close to what I want, I guess. Try to get it to about 500,000. That's kind of where I want to be, I think. Okay. What if we should just go ahead and run our tests and then we'll get this kind of in a symmetrical orbit? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. How are the batteries after that? Oh, they're still at 60%. Oh, no, they're at 30%. Okay, well, let's make an orbit and we'll come back. Do some more after it's charged up again. We're going to try to get these both around 500,000. Alright, good enough for me. Let's see, where are we at on our battery charge now? Full. Alright, let's do mystery goo. Send that back. Barometer. Send that back. And thermometer. Send that back. Alright. Let's stand this upright, though. So it's getting multiple beams of light. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, so we do have a bunch more sites, which we don't even need any yet. Hmm, maybe we do. I got a new idea I want to try. It'll be fun. I'm gonna do 2 missions here. Um, I'm gonna get these propulsion systems here. Alright. I want to do like a Cassini-Huygens style landing, like orbiter lander thing would be kind of fun, I think. I don't know, let's see. I don't even know if I can build one yet. What I have. I actually want to check something real quick before we do that. I want to just look at the tracking station. I just want to look at the relays. Nice. Okay. Just looking at our flow of information. All right. How do I want to build this? Sorry, I'm pondering. Okay, so this is gonna stay in space right here. So what if we put this decoupler on the top? Um, we could completely redo that bottom. Hold on. The problem is getting it to land on the surface. What do we have for engine? We need something to kill off the velocity and make us land. Or, I mean, that would be good for. Hang on. Let's try something real quick. Let's just see what this looks like. I may not be able to do this yet till I get the right stuff, but might be kind of fun to look at least. I don't think I have the capacity for this yet. Alright. We'll get it next mission. All right, with this one, I kind of want to put. I'm gonna try to do like a high elliptical polar orbit on the moon with this one. Make sure we get all of our stages right. Boom, boom. Okay. Save that. Launch and Z. All right, let's fly this squirrely bastard again. Actually, I don't think this one was too bad last time. It was the one before that that was pretty rough. Actually, no, this one's a pretty squirrely bastard. Try to get up to about 20k before I jettison the SRBs. I'm still kind of squirrely, bro. Alright. Bad boy into orbit. Maybe. Gonna go slightly early on this one as well. Actually got up quite a bit more efficient this time. 150 less delta V. Alright. In orbit. Let's set the moon as our target. Yeah, I can't do it from here. Fuck. Alright, what I want to do is Probably need to go like that for now. Not so dramatic. Please let me see what we're doing here. Alright, yeah. Something like that will be a good start. Put us on a collision course with the moon. And here we go. Alright. Like to remove the maneuver node, please. Get out here just a little way. We're gonna aim for like 49,000 here, though. Oh shit. Not mean to do that. Damn it. I'm gonna get slightly under 50. Yeah, there we go. Now I got it where I want it. Alright, let's see where that put us at. Okay, just about perfect what I want. Fuck, that was nearly bad. That's what I'm looking for. Go ahead and not do that. That wasn't exactly what I wanted either. We're going to try to get a little lower on this. Get out here. See. I'm burned a little early, so it kind of fucked up my orbit. I mean, this works fine. Like it's not a big deal, but it's not what I want. Still hasn't fixed it how I want it to work. Um. All right, you know what? I don't even care. Let's just take it up here and go to orbit before I run out of fuel and do something stupid. That wasn't what I wanted, but it actually works out, so I'm not too upset about it. Let's take this back down under 50. So we can get our experiments out of it. We're going to hold on to this for now. We're actually going to hold on to all the experiments for now. Till we get around to some sunshine. Log that. Log that. And log our mystery goo. All right. Just trying to recharge the batteries. Was it the one on this side we did? Review data, send that, and the barometer. Review data and send that back to Kerbin. Alright. $255. Nice. Let's go look and see what our tracking station looks like now. Alright, we've got one Kerbin relay. And then 2 moon relays. Nice. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna research this. That was expensive. Cost me 160. It's okay though. Now we should be able to land on the moon. I want to get this general construction for auto strutting. I would like to get these bigger solar panels too. Not enough sciences balls. Okay, we're gonna start from scratch on this and see what we can build. Okay. So this is gonna be just like before. Wait, does this unlock auto strut? It does. This will really help us too. Okay, this is gonna land on the moon. This stage here. I don't see much point in putting another relay around the moon. We've already got 2, so we could just make a straight up lander. God, I hate my life. Okay. I feel like I gotta put 2 in here, man. Just feels weird not having two of them. Alright, this is what we're going to land on the moon. Okay, but now we need to figure out what we're going to use to land it with. My plan, though, is to use these. I'm not gonna, like, this is just gonna be for the landing part. We're gonna use a Terrier to kill off most of the velocity. Why do I keep hitting my freaking Windows button instead of Alt? Need our relay. Solar panels would be good to have. I don't want some offset from those, though. Balls. Something like that, maybe. I don't like the way that flips each other. Sorry, I'm just making a few little tweaks to the lander. Let's get this tank up just a little bit. What the hell is wrong? Like that, maybe? I think that's our lander we'll use. Okay, and then... this is what's going to be flying, killing most of the velocity here, will be our Terrier engine. Make sure we're disabling crossfeed. Um, I didn't unlock any bigger engines, so we're going back to what we had. Taking the swivel to the moon. It's worked well so far, so I don't see much point in changing it. Alright, we're gonna call this the Moon Surface Relay numero uno. Let's check our staging. Engines go. Got us in the SRBs. Got us in the lower stage. Fire the Terrier. Kill velocity. Got us in the Terrier. And then use the lander to land on the moon. Let's give it a go, shall we? Alright, we're going to the moon again. I feel like I'm forgetting something. This thing's a lot less squirrely now with auto struts. Makes it fly so much better. Still a little squirrely, but not terrible. Try to climb a little bit further before I ditch those SRBs. That's why. Ooh, this was a lot less fuel efficient. Oh yeah, it's because I got all the landing struts and the engines on there. Forgot about the extra weight that I added. Hope we got enough fuel. Should have. Be okay. I hope we'll be okay. All right. Let's go to the moon. We really don't have that much Delta V, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. We'll probably be fine. How much does it take to get to the moon? I don't even remember. A lot. Jesus. I don't think we're gonna have enough, dude, now that I look at it. But we're already here, so we're gonna see what happens. Should have opted for some bigger engines or more fuel. Oh well, we can't fix it now. I hate whenever I can't see my maneuver node to like click on the shit. Oh, I can use this now. Sweet. We're not going to try to get too perfect with this because we don't have a lot of fuel, so. We're going to come in pretty tight, though. Shit. That's as close as we can get for now, pretty much. Let me get all the way in there. All the way in there. We're so hosed on fuel. Yep. If he dies, he dies. Yep. Should have added more fuel to the Terrier stage. We'll do that in the future. I'm just worried about the lander being able to slow down enough. Maybe I'm worried for nothing. I don't know. I always overkill though, so we'll see what happens. All right. We've got 135 Delta V left in this one and 1300 in the lander, which technically should be enough, but still scared. Got abundant sunshine for our trip. Let's send this antenna. All right. All right. I want to do just a little check on something real quick. How much Delta V is this going to take? All right, so we're going to be able to get into orbit pretty much. Oh, we're going to have space junk here. Whoops. That's my fault, man. All right, so it's not going to take a whole lot. That lander's sketchy, dude. All right. I do not like creating space junk, but I'm going to have to do it this time. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, let's warp. Dude, I'm so sketched out about this fuel situation. What up, Primo? Thanks for liking the live, brother. Appreciate you. All right, let's do this. All right, second stage is completely out of fuel. All right. I think we got plenty to land, dude. I think. Which crater do we want to kind of land in? Maybe this big bastard right here. It's facing Kerbin. Yeah, that's the spot. All right, let's warp over here. Then we'll add a maneuver. Yeah, we should have contact with the relay the whole time, I think. Hopefully. Let's overshoot just a little bit in the beginning. Dude, I'm still sketched out about this. All right. See what happens. Oh shit! Shit, shit, shit. I did way too much time warping there. Okay, let's not do that again. Alright, we're 23,000 meters till the surface. Start slowing this bad boy down. Alright, we got this. I think we've got just a, like, actually, this is pretty perfect, but it's not at all how I like to play this game. I need a little more feel than that. Need to start killing off some velocity, though. Like, literally just enough fuel, man, for this. Crazy. They've killed off a little too much velocity there, but it's alright. Get ready to touch down. Wow. Like, literally perfect. 186 fucking Delta V left. No way, dude. Absolutely insane. Couldn't have played that better if I tried. Send this back. How are we battery-wise after the... Oh, we're halfway. We're good. Mystery goo. Can't believe how perfect that was, dude. It's so stupid. Definitely gonna make some fuel adjustments for the next flight. Okay, what biome are we in here? East Crater. I could never do that again if I tried, dude. Fucking 128. Get out of here. Whatever it was, 180. Alright, Alright, let's rename this to... Moon East Crater Relay. Alright, let's see what we can learn over here. Get some bigger rocketry, which we don't really need yet. I'm actually quite happy with what we have. Alright, let's try to get these better solar panels. That'll be a good start. And I'd like to grab some more science. The EVA experiments kit would be cool to take with us to the moon, actually. And we get the docking port. Okay, let's do that. Advanced electronics. Let's grab that. We get these better solar panels. All right. Should we launch another mission? Thinking we launch another mission. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some fuel to this goddamn thing. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to add some fuel to this goddamn thing. Like that. And then we'll make some adjustments on these. Okay, I want to land this one on the poles of the moon. So let's just call this moon polar relay. Should we land it on the North Pole or the South Pole? Don't know. All right. Actually, look up here at the moon. Southern Pole would be kind of cool to land on. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for the North. Just adding more fuel to that Terrier stage should really help. Oh shit, dude, that thing almost tipped. Dude, I got lucky on that. So I always wait till 20K. Probably should have used some bigger SRBs now that I look back at it too. All right, let's do this. Feel a lot more comfortable with this amount of fuel. Although I do have to burn a lot to get into orbit here. We got 2 minutes for this one. All right. Here we go. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Sweet. All right, we'll make an adjustment. Just get out of the warp out here a little ways to get away from Kerbin. Just did my antenna. Exactly what I want to do either. There we go. That's what I want to. Come on. We got this. All right. Yeah, we're good. So much more fuel this time. So much better. A little too close for comfort last time. And you don't want to be wasteful, but at the same time, like, you don't want to worry that the mission's going to be unsuccessful because you didn't pack enough fuel. You let me click on that, please. You. So we're going to try to land, like, in this region here somewhere. That'll be a start for what I want. Pretty close to the pole right there on top. Let's try to get on up here. Probably good enough right there. Trying to land right on top of the fucking moon. Pretty close here where I'm at. Could do a little more. I think this will work where I'm at. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I want. Sorry, my shit's acting up. Alright, yeah. Super good here. You should have direct contact with Kerbin too. Start killing off some velocity. I need to land on one of these mountaintops, otherwise I might be kind of screwed. I think I'm going to land in a valley, which might be bad for me. Could puddle hop, though, if I need to get on top of, like, that mountain over there. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna lose all of the sun over here, dude. This sucks. And contact. I fell right in the crater. In a deep ass crater, dude. I don't think I'll ever get the surface of the. I don't think I'll ever get to see the sun down here. Kinda sucks, honestly. I mean, we landed, but we're way in a valley. Guess we could risk it. Trying to turn my ship a little bit so I can get it back to true orientation here. I don't want to go too high with this. I want to try to make it for this mountain over here. Right towards the sun. Alright, we're just kind of floating now. And I lost all my orientation because I'm stupid. Oh, that's why. Got it on retrograde. So why can't I fly where I want to go, dude? Actually, if I can make it out here, might be a little better. Have a lot better chance of seeing sunshine over here. Yeah, we're going right here. Yeah, this will at least give us a chance to get some solar here. I don't like puddle jumping, but I didn't really have a choice in that one. It's either that or it was a failed mission, so not like I'm taking advantage of science. I just wanted to actually have not a non-failed mission there. I wasn't choosing the science with that one. This is going to be a nice flat area, too. Looks pretty good. A little slope, but not bad. Damn, that's perfect. What I wanted to do the first time. Alright. Yeah. Do our Science Junior. Transmit that back. Landed on the poles pretty easy with that one. And we have a relay here now too, so that's good. I love this game, dude. It's so freaking cool. Let's go to the tracking station real quick and just look at our stuff. Got a Kerbin relay, moon relay, moon relay 2, crater. What happened to our space junk? Did it crash on the moon? We separated. We should have a piece of space junk somewhere. We don't. Oh, yeah, we do. Toggle debris. I knew we had some. Oh, wait. No, that's landed at Kerbin. We can recover those. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I knew we lost one somewhere. Yeah, it's getting ejected. It's going to be orbiting the sun. Yeah, that was my bad on that one. I hate doing those, but I was out of fuel. All right, let's see, what do we want to learn now? I didn't even use the better solar panels. The ones that I got. All right. I don't know that we need any of these bigger engines yet. I do want to. I do need to put a carbonite on the moon, though. Only got 320. Where's the two-man pod? The three. Where's the two-man at? Oh, it's right there. And the lander can. All right, let's research that. And it gives us a better gives us a better reaction wheel. Um, let's see what we have before I learn anything else. See if I can actually do this. All right, let's go to new. We're gonna start with the lander can. We'll have one carbonite in it. Did we get? We did get the docking ports. Perfect. Hey, when it doesn't like snap how it's supposed to. Go auto strut that. Okay, that's gonna connect to the spaceship. But we're not working on that yet. We're just working on the lander. All right, so I have these fuel tanks here. Do 3 of them, and that's probably going to be way too much fuel for what we need, but not atmospheric. 40-second burn, but I'm never going to be full throttle with these. Not really. Don't think I need 4 of them. Or 8 of them, for that matter. Go with 2. I'm gonna need more fuel than that. Gonna have to land on the moon, go back up, go into orbit, to rendezvous with the station, or with the spaceship we leave in space. Don't like how wide that makes this. Put this in here. Okay. Grab all of our science stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot we need the science junior on here. Shit. Those aren't even attached. Oh, it's because I attached these at the top. Okay, hang on. Let's move these. Science junior on there. Okay, we'll need those. Barometer there. We're gonna need solar panels and a relay on this. And batteries. Yeah, let's not forget batteries. Okay. Solar panels. Hello! What's up, Porker the Obese? How you doing, man? You know what we need? We need ladders, dude. That might be something I need here in a minute. I'm gonna need to get on the surface. I mean, I could do it with my thrusters, but I'd rather not. Let's see, what do we have for that? Ability, nothing. Alright, we're gonna save this as Moonlander. And I also need some fairings too, because I don't have any of those. Fairings would be nice to have. Alright. That gives us those, but we really need to get to these. For those right there, yeah. Mobility enhancers. Oh shit, I need to unlock these too. The bigger heat shields. I need this for the fairings though. Gotta have that or we can't go. What else did I say I needed? Oh yeah, the bigger heat shields, yeah. Alright, we'll see if we can make this work with what we have here. Yeah, still like can't unlock those ladders. I don't have enough points. Let's actually take this out to the launch pad real quick. Yeah, I mean I'll be able to work with thrusters like this, but won't be terrible.